In this video, we will explore the top 25 interview questions commonly asked of primary teacher candidates. Preparing for these questions can help you feel confident and articulate during your interview process. 1. Why did you choose to become a primary school teacher? Becoming a primary school teacher was inspired by a deep passion for nurturing young minds and fostering a love for learning. Witnessing the curiosity and excitement children have when discovering new concepts ignited my desire to be part of that transformative process. I believe that early education lays the foundation for future success, and I wanted to make a meaningful impact during those crucial years. Engaging with children, witnessing their growth, and being able to inspire their imaginations and creativity drive my commitment to this profession. Teaching offers both challenges and rewards that are incredibly fulfilling. 2. What do you believe are the most important qualities of an effective primary teacher? An effective primary teacher must exhibit patience and empathy, understanding that each child learns at their own pace. Strong communication skills are essential for conveying ideas clearly and connecting with students. Creativity plays a vital role in designing engaging lessons that capture children's interest and imagination. Additionally, adaptability is crucial, as teachers must be able to adjust their teaching strategies based on the diverse needs of their students. Lastly, fostering a positive classroom environment encourages collaboration and builds a sense of community among learners. 3. How do you engage young students and make learning fun? Engaging young students requires a mix of creativity and adaptability. I use hands-on activities, like interactive games and group projects, to make learning enjoyable. Incorporating storytelling and role-playing helps capture their imagination. I often use visual aids and multimedia resources to cater to different learning styles. Additionally, I create a positive classroom environment where students feel safe to express themselves. By connecting lessons to their interests and encouraging curiosity, I inspire a love for learning that keeps them actively involved and excited about new concepts. 4. What strategies do you use to manage behavior in the classroom? Effective behavior management strategies include establishing clear expectations and routines from the start. I use positive reinforcement to encourage good behavior, such as praise and rewards for following classroom rules. I also implement a system of consequences for inappropriate behavior, which is communicated to students in advance. Engaging lessons help maintain students' focus, reducing disruptions. Additionally, I foster open communication and build strong relationships with my students, allowing them to feel valued and understood. This proactive approach creates a positive learning environment. 5. How do you differentiate instruction to meet the needs of diverse learners? Differentiating instruction is essential in addressing the varied needs of learners in a primary classroom. I assess students' readiness, interests, and learning profiles to tailor activities accordingly. For example, I might offer different reading materials based on skill levels, allowing students to choose texts that interest them. Group work is also valuable. I create heterogeneous groups so students can learn from each other. Using varied instructional strategies, such as visual aids, hands-on activities, and technology, helps engage all learners, ensuring everyone has the opportunity to succeed. 6. Describe your approach to teaching literacy skills to young children. Teaching literacy skills to young children involves creating a rich and engaging environment where reading and writing are celebrated. I utilize a balanced literacy approach that includes phonemic awareness, phonics, vocabulary, and comprehension strategies. Through interactive read-alouds, I model fluent reading and stimulate discussions around the text. Incorporating hands-on activities, such as letter games and storytelling, fosters a love for reading. Additionally, I differentiate instruction by assessing students' individual needs, allowing for targeted support and ensuring that every child feels successful in their literacy journey. 7. How do you incorporate technology into your lessons? Incorporating technology into lessons enhances student engagement and promotes interactive learning. I use tools like interactive whiteboards and tablets to facilitate collaborative projects and presentations. Educational apps and websites are integrated into lessons to support skill development in areas such as math and reading. I also encourage students to explore digital resources for research projects, which fosters independence and critical thinking. By integrating technology, students not only develop digital literacy but also connect classroom learning to real-world applications, making lessons more relevant and exciting. 8. What methods do you use to assess student learning in progress? Assessing student learning in progress involves a combination of formative and summative assessments. I utilize observational assessments during activities, allowing me to gauge student engagement and understanding in real time. Regular quizzes and tests help measure knowledge retention, while portfolios enable students to showcase their growth over time. I also incorporate self-assessments and peer assessments, encouraging students to reflect on their learning. This variety of methods provides a comprehensive view of each student's abilities and progress, allowing for tailored feedback and support. 9. How do you communicate with parents and involve them in their child's education? Effective communication with parents is essential for fostering a strong partnership in a child's education. I utilize various methods, such as regular newsletters, emails, and parent-teacher conferences, to share updates on classroom activities and student progress. I encourage open dialogue by inviting parents to share their insights and concerns. Additionally, I organize workshops and events that engage families in learning activities, helping them feel more connected to the classroom. This involvement enhances student motivation and reinforces the importance of education at home. 10. Describe a challenging situation you faced with a student and how you resolved it. One challenging situation involved a student who frequently disrupted class and struggled to engage with the material. To address this, I scheduled a one-on-one meeting with the student to understand their feelings and concerns. It became clear that the student was facing difficulties at home, affecting their behavior in class. I collaborated with the school counselor and developed a tailored support plan that included regular check-ins and personalized learning activities. Gradually, the students' engagement improved, and they began to participate more positively in class discussions. 11. How do you foster creativity and critical thinking skills in your students? Fostering creativity and critical thinking skills in students involves creating an environment that encourages exploration and questioning. I incorporate open-ended projects that allow students to express their ideas in various ways, such as art, writing, and group presentations. I use prompts that challenge them to think beyond the obvious and encourage collaborative learning, where they can share and build on each other's thoughts. Regularly integrating brainstorming sessions and problem-solving activities helps students learn to analyze situations from different angles, nurturing their ability to think critically and creatively. 12. What is your philosophy on homework for primary students? My philosophy on homework for primary students centers on fostering a love for learning while ensuring that assignments are meaningful and manageable. Homework should reinforce skills taught in class and not overwhelm young learners. I believe in keeping assignments short, engaging, and varied to cater to different learning styles. Involving parents in this process can enhance understanding and support at home. Homework should also allow for creativity and exploration, promoting independence without adding unnecessary stress to students' lives. Balance is key, ensuring that children have time for play and family activities. 13. How do you create an inclusive classroom environment? Creating an inclusive classroom environment involves fostering a sense of belonging for all students. I begin by establishing clear expectations and promoting respect among peers. Incorporating diverse materials that reflect various cultures and backgrounds helps students see themselves in the curriculum. I use flexible grouping strategies, allowing students to work with different classmates, which encourages collaboration. Additionally, I adapt my teaching methods to accommodate various learning styles and needs, ensuring that every student has access to the curriculum. Regularly seeking feedback from students and their families allows me to continuously improve my practices. 14. What strategies do you use to teach math concepts to young learners? Teaching math concepts to young learners involves using a variety of engaging strategies. I incorporate hands-on activities, such as using manipulatives like blocks or counting beads, which allow students to visualize and physically interact with numbers. Games and interactive technology can make learning enjoyable while reinforcing skills. I also connect math to real-life situations, helping students see its relevance. Regular assessment and differentiated instruction ensure that each child can grasp concepts at their own pace, fostering a supportive learning environment. 15. How do you incorporate social-emotional learning into your daily routine? Incorporating social-emotional learning, SEL, into my daily routine involves integrating activities that promote self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, relationship skills, and responsible decision-making. I start each day with a morning circle where students share their feelings and experiences. This practice helps build a supportive classroom community. Throughout lessons, I use role-playing and group discussions to encourage empathy and communication. Additionally, I integrate SEL principles into academic content by discussing character traits in stories and providing opportunities for students to reflect on their emotions during class activities. 16. Describe your approach to classroom organization and management. Effective classroom organization and management are essential for creating a conducive learning environment. I utilize clear routines and procedures that help students understand expectations and responsibilities. Classrooms are arranged to facilitate easy movement and collaboration, with learning stations for various activities. I employ visual aids and charts to reinforce rules and schedules. Regular check-ins with students promote accountability and allow me to address any issues promptly. Encouraging student input in creating classroom norms fosters a sense of ownership and respect among learners. 17. How do you handle students who are struggling academically or emotionally? When dealing with students facing academic or emotional challenges, I prioritize creating a supportive environment where they feel safe to express their feelings. For academic struggles, I assess their specific needs and provide targeted interventions, such as one-on-one tutoring or tailored learning activities. For emotional difficulties, I maintain open lines of communication and collaborate with parents or counselors as needed. Encouraging peer support and fostering a growth mindset helps these students build resilience and confidence, ultimately promoting their overall well-being and academic success. 18. What experience do you have with team teaching or collaboration? Team teaching is an enriching experience that fosters creativity and resourcefulness. In my previous role, I collaborated with a special education teacher to develop inclusive lesson plans tailored for diverse learners. We would co-teach math and literacy, allowing us to share insights and teaching strategies. This partnership not only enhanced student engagement but also provided a supportive environment for both teachers and students. Regular planning meetings ensured that we were aligned in our objectives, and our combined skills allowed us to address individual needs effectively, creating a more dynamic classroom experience. 19. How do you stay current with educational trends and best practices? Staying current with educational trends and best practices involves engaging in continuous professional development. I attend workshops, webinars, and conferences that focus on innovative teaching methods and new research in education. I subscribe to educational journals and follow respected educators and organizations on social media to keep abreast of the latest strategies. Collaborating with colleagues allows me to share insights and learn from their experiences. Participating in online communities and forums dedicated to education also provides valuable resources and diverse perspectives on teaching practices. 20. Describe a successful lesson you've taught and why it was effective. A successful lesson I taught focused on storytelling through visual arts. Students created their own storyboards, allowing them to illustrate their narratives. This approach engaged students by integrating creativity with literacy skills. The lesson was effective because it catered to various learning styles. Visual learners thrived through drawing, while others expressed themselves through writing. The interactive nature encouraged collaboration and peer feedback, boosting confidence. By connecting art with storytelling, students developed a deeper understanding of narrative structure, enhancing both their creative and analytical skills. 21. How do you promote a love of reading in your students? Promoting a love of reading begins with creating a vibrant reading culture in the classroom. I introduce a diverse range of books that cater to different interests and reading levels, ensuring every student finds something that resonates with them. Regularly scheduled reading time, where students can explore books independently or in small groups, fosters a sense of ownership over their reading journey. I also incorporate storytelling sessions and invite guest readers to share their favorite books, making reading an enjoyable and shared experience. Celebrating reading milestones and encouraging book discussions helps students feel connected to the stories they explore. 22. What strategies do you use to teach science and encourage inquiry? To teach science and encourage inquiry, I use hands-on experiments that allow students to explore concepts actively. I create questions that spark curiosity and guide them through the scientific method, encouraging them to make predictions, observe, and draw conclusions. Incorporating group projects fosters collaboration and communication skills. I also integrate technology by using interactive simulations and online resources, which help students visualize complex ideas. Field trips and guest speakers can enrich their learning experiences, making science relatable and exciting. 23. How do you handle conflicts between students? In handling conflicts between students, I first ensure that I create a safe space for open communication. I encourage both parties to express their feelings and perspectives while actively listening to each other. This helps them understand the impact of their actions. I guide them toward finding common ground and resolving the issue collaboratively. Role-playing scenarios can also be effective, allowing students to practice empathy and conflict resolution skills. Additionally, I follow up with both students to ensure that the resolution is upheld and to reinforce positive interactions in the classroom. 24. What role do you think play has in learning for primary students? Play is essential in learning for primary students as it fosters creativity, problem-solving skills, and social interaction. Through play, children explore their environment, experiment with ideas, and develop critical thinking. It allows them to engage in hands-on experiences that make concepts more relatable and easier to understand. Additionally, play encourages collaboration, helping students learn how to work with others, resolve conflicts, and communicate effectively. By integrating play into the curriculum, educators create a dynamic learning atmosphere that nurtures both academic and emotional growth. 25. How do you incorporate multicultural education into your curriculum? Incorporating multicultural education involves integrating diverse cultures and perspectives into the curriculum. I begin by selecting literature, resources, and activities that reflect various cultures. This includes celebrating cultural holidays and inviting guest speakers from different backgrounds. I encourage students to share their traditions and experiences, fostering an inclusive classroom environment. Additionally, I design projects that allow students to explore global issues, helping them develop empathy and understanding. This approach enhances students' awareness of diversity and promotes respect for all cultures. Remember, your passion for teaching and commitment to fostering a positive learning environment are key elements that interviewers look for. If you found this content helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more valuable tips and resources. Your support means a lot and helps us create more content for aspiring teachers like you.